All right, what's going on, everybody? The Lions just hired Drew Petzing as their offensive coordinator. I put out a video about that. Check the link in the description to go look at that for my first reactions. I'm later going to be going over the scheme fit more and what we should expect from the Lions offense. But today, I just want to get a quick mock draft off based on what we've seen from the Lions, from them hiring Drew Petzing and from them expecting Taylor Decker to retire. We don't know what's going to happen at the center position, and Anzalone has indicated that there are early talks of him returning, but we don't know the full levity of that. So we're going to do a mock draft here. Dante Moore also announced that he's going back to school. I don't understand that decision at all, but it's going to affect the Lions into this draft. So we're going to do a mock draft here. I'm going to be controlling the Lions over 7 rounds and let the draft fall to me. There will be no trades. So here we go. So let's reject all the trades here and let's look at the board. Jeremiah Love seems to fall in. The Lions are not in the market for a running back, even though Jeremiah Love is probably the 2-3 player in this draft. They have the Jets reaching for a quarterback at 2 anyways. I don't understand that decision. But as it looks, the Lions don't have many options for a tackle at this spot. The thing that I would say is that Mansour Delane is a really good prospect, and I think that the Lions could use depth at cornerback. However, you may think it, the cornerback room wasn't great this year because of the injuries. We don't know how recovery is going for Mr. Terrion Arnold. So Mansour Delane here could be a really good fit. But again, with Taylor Decker retiring, I can't help but look at O tackle here. And Caleb Lomu is one where I think that he could be a really good fit for the Lions. I love Caden Proctor, but there is some questions about his work ethic. And if the Lions feel that that is in question, they will not draft him. Trust me, that is just not going to happen if they have those questions. We don't know how they feel about him yet, but Caleb Lomu is a good draft prospect as well, and that's who I'm going to go with at 17 here. And remember, the Lions, I believe, don't have a third round pick, but that could change with the Kelvin Shepard situation. He may get hired by the Dolphins. I highly doubt it, but it is still a possibility as he is interviewed with him today. So here at 50, the Lions, again, you would love interior offensive line, a true center to be here. Connor Liu is a pick here, but I don't think that I'm going to go in that direction. I think that cornerback is one to where I could consider here with Keith Abney, but see, I thought about doing Chris Johnson here. He didn't fall to the spot. And one thing to keep of note here, linebacker is a big need for the Lions right now. And running back and tight end could be as well, but I expect those to come in later rounds. What we really need right now is safety depth and interior offensive line help. So with the players available here, I think I'm actually going to go Connor Liu here, and that's going to be my pick here at 50. Let's see where things fall. I think the Lions will be going in the 4th round now. Yeah, 4th round, pick 118. Let's see if my guy is still here. Yep, Harold Perkins. That's going to be the pick for me here. I don't think you want to have to replace Alex Anzalone in free agency because the issue is money in the first place. So Harold Perkins is a good linebacker that I can justify the Lions taking at 118. All right, so here in the 5th round, I really like Damani Jackson in this draft class, but I think that there's some good tight ends that could help here. And Oscar Delp might be the pick here because we don't know how soon Sam Laporta is going to be back off of injury. We don't know how soon Brock Wright will be back. So going and getting some depth when you don't know the future of Shane Zylstra, it couldn't hurt. And here at 186 in the 6th round, I think that I'm going to go with a quarterback here. No. I think I'm going to go with Taylon Green here for backup option. You can't have Kyle Allen as your backup for too long. That's going to be my pick here. And then we have another 6 at 203. And I think I'm going to go Grayson Holton out of OU. A third, 6th round pick for the Lions here. And I think my pick here will be Logan Taylor out of Boston College. The Lions can use more offensive line depth. And with our last pick here in the 7th round, I'm going to have the Lions pick up Cole Wisniewski. And that's going to do it for my mock draft for the Lions here. We had them going tackle, interior, linebacker, tight end, quarterback, D-line, interior offensive line, and safety. So let me know what you think of this short mock draft. My next mock draft that I put out may have a special guest with us, so let me know what you think. And as always, please be safe out there, and one pride, go Lions.